My name is AnnaKate Rawles, and I am currently appointed at Mulholland United Methodist Church in New Orleans, Louisiana. I came to pastoral ministry through my family. My mother was a children's minister all of my growing up years. My grandfather, Gene Lamb, was such an important part of my growth as a Christian and as a person. And he was constantly encouraging me that a woman could do anything and that pastoral ministry was one of those things that I could do. In 2005, I came to New Orleans for a mission trip with my local church. And as I was working on a house, I felt that call from God, that call of this is what you need to do. And I followed that call. I asked my friends and my family and my grandfather, and he said, run until you can't run anymore. And if you still want it, then it's what you need to do. And I have been doing that ever since I was 15 years old. And it's been such an amazing journey, and I'm so glad to have been able to serve in New Orleans, where I got that call to ministry. My very first Sunday at Christ United Methodist in Shreveport, my very first Sunday working as a minister, I was asked to preach and to preside over communion. And I walked up to the pulpit, and the DS, who was at that time Don Avery, was sitting in the front row. He hadn't told me he was coming, and I was terrified. And so that was this really cool moment of getting to do my first service and then walking up to the altar and doing communion for the first time. And that's something I'm never going to forget. Being able to say that prayer, to feel God's presence in that midst, it's something I'm never going to forget. I am so thankful for my family, for my mom and my dad, for my grandparents who have all encouraged me every step of the way, who gave me the foundation that I needed to know God. I'm thankful for my husband, Brian Trepanier, who has stood by my side since we began seminary and who is there every step of the way, even though it involves the weirdest schedule you could ever imagine. He's always there and present. I'm thankful for my friends, especially for my clergy sisters who have helped me, who have guided me, and for the many, many women who came before me that blazed this trail that I now have the ability to be ordained. And I'm thankful for my churches that have been there while I learn and have been so graceful and grateful. And I am so thankful for them. And I'm thankful for this annual conference. I came in a few years ago as a complete stranger and have been welcomed with open arms and really feel like I am part of this family.